Alright, broadcast is up. Recording is going.
He said like 11, so...
Yeah, it shouldn't be too late. Maybe an hour from now, hopefully.
Yeah.
And he usually takes into account of his travel times also. Alright. Let's see. Why is the roll box acting up right now? There we go. And finally. Oh, the music. You guys are in Ankalur, Taalbar. All right. And we are live. Live, finally. I hate that delay, always. I push the button and it takes 4 seconds. Either way, we are back this week once more with 3 players for now.
Where do we go?
He was too tired. He literally stopped by just to say he was too tired to play and then left. I literally wrote a part of this hopefully upcoming story for his character and his troubles that he's having. Doesn't matter. Either way, we are back and you all are you guys did level up, right? Because now you are all level 8. Congratulations to that. Alright. So before I do a brief recap, please tell us who you are playing, your characters' names, descriptions, things that you want to share with anyone that is and or want to know.
Alright, Tristan, go ahead.
Okay. My name is Tristan. I'm playing Michelle Eldoran, a high elf bard, College of the Swords. Has long black hair, adorns colors of blues, reds, and purples, and is currently trying to figure out what to do next, considering what happened in the last episode.
Okay. Now, next person, anyone?
Okay, I guess it's me. Alright, I'm Alexis. I play Rowan, a half-elf assassin who is now mute.
No, not
Because
you.
Some people,
You.
for the time being, is
Yeah.
temporarily mute.
By the way, you still suffer disadvantage on your stealth check because every once in a while you can't help but cough because of your condition.
Because of somebody.
Yeah, because of
Because
somebody.
of some people.
Yes. I think that's negated by one of your magical items you have anyways, so it is a straight roll. However, it's still a disadvantage. It's still a disadvantage for you in general. And
Until I get it fixed.
yeah, until you get it fixed. Dylan.
I am Lost in Lanrick, a rock gnome gunsmith artificer.
What a
With
mouthful.
with my trusty robotics servant Arrington.
Yes.
And I am currently trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Okay.
And if I should start crying again.
Yes. All right. So,
Oh, they updated the sheets.
did they?
Yeah.
Did they look nice?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They take up too much room on my screen.
Whoa, they do look nice. Look at those little like platinum and gold little pictures. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Well, either way, So, last time you all left off, you were in the depths of some sort of research facility of someone that lost in you. Not only that, someone that was pestering Michelle's father, it seems like, with a scandalous, possibly scandalous kind of information, and taking him to Elven Court, which takes forever in the first place, just like our court system in America. Unlike your three, I don't know. But either way, while making it through this area, you guys learn that he was quite the horrible individual, testing on live humans. He mentally scarred multiple, and some weren't even reactive of any sorts. Getting closer to the escape, he did manage to find you, it seems like, and pestered you. Lawston, you threatened to destroy his very existence along with yours. Threatened, quote unquote. Whether you would have done it or not, that's, you know, that was up to you, but you still, the threat was there. Which he definitely didn't want, as he seemed to value his life. Not only that, there was some kind of test or creature, an ooze-like creature that you guys found in a canister, which he really wanted back. You managed to persuade him to let you all go. Well, you and your friends go. And he decided to take the deal, but only once he'll let you guys go once he gets to a safe distance. He managed to take the canister with this ooze. Not only that, he also, as he was about to leave, as he was turning around, he flipped the switch that he was holding onto, which actually caused small explosions and fire-like burning around the collars of the test subjects, including this new individual that was good enough to fight that you guys found, who apparently was an assassin attempting to find out information about Duke Allison before killing him. This individual, Rowan, because of the damage, he managed to survive. However, there was heavy damage to his larynx and his throat, and even with healing magic, he now has this perpetual cough and can't help but cough whenever he talks. Once Duke Allison got away to a certain point, he seemed to let you go, but now with a lot less of you guys to go free, you guys managed to get out of his lair, even with Arrington. However, due to some situation that happened up above in his manor, the whole manor was burning down and collapsed on top of the entrance that you guys could escape. There was 2 different teleportation portals with a single use, and looking at them, you guys kind of were able to point out that one should lead to somewhere near the city of Mox, or in the city of Mox, which is a dwarven capital, and the other one should lead to Taalbar, which is the Dragonborn capital city in Ankalur. You guys decided to take the one in Ankalur, and when you appeared, you surprisingly appeared in a very small, abandoned place. He seemed to have chose an odd spot to have this teleportation circle engraved. It was pretty well hidden and locked from the outside, but managing to break the door down, you guys realized once you guys were outside, you were in the city of Taalbar, surrounded by many Dragonborns of both metallic and chromatic in color, and in a city that is known for people seeking power or flaunting their power. Money doesn't really speak, but like I've told you last time, there are reasons why this is, If you guys want to do a history check, you guys can feel free to, and I'll give you more information depending on what you guys roll. But this is where you guys can take away with it. Along this main road, now that you guys are in, when you look over to the north, this main road leads to a massive coliseum, and all around you, I believe I said it was getting pretty late, right? Yeah, because you guys entered early. No, you guys entered late, so it's actually
like midnight kind of time.
Yeah, you guys entered around midnight, so that means right now it would be early in the morning. Like, you guys are tired, exhausted. Just, you guys didn't sleep all night. I need you all to make a con save at this point. All right, all of you are good. I will roll for the other two who aren't here for now, but yeah, all of you are okay. So do your thing. Take it away. Okay, they're all good too. You guys are tired, but you guys can continue to the day. No problem.
Look to the rest of the group. I need some sleep. Before we do anything else, I feel like sleep's our number one priority.
Perhaps we should find a place to stay.
You said the building behind us was abandoned?
No, the small little, like, storage shack that apparently where all the boxes and the brooms were moved aside, that was where the teleportation circle was. That one was abandoned, and it's a small little building that's not attached to anything else. It's separated, but it's still in the alleyway.
Is it big enough for me to crash?
Go in there and crash? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was big enough for all of you.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Hey, Rowan, how about we just go find a tavern of some place? I'll pay for you.
You just see, like, his thoughts when you hear it, and it's just like, this is fine.
You sure?
This is fine.
Okay. I'll come back here tomorrow, I guess?
I need to find a medic.
I turn to the rest of the group. Well, he's just gonna crash here, so... Lawson?
That's fine. We should just let's find a tavern or something.
Okay. None of you guys have really been here before.
History check. I was gonna do. Sorry.
You could do a history check, but give me a history check then. Let's see what you know. All right. With that history check, you would actually know quite a lot. I think a bunch of the stuff that I'll be saying, I've said it at the end of last session, but I will repeat it. So, in this city, there's a reason why everyone here either carries around weapons or whatnot. They are very formidable. Almost everyone here is. It's because they have a tradition called Goroge. A tradition where when a person, a family member that is a tax-paying citizen of this city and this country turns 10, their child is sent to basically train and to survive, to learn how to survive at a place called Gamobile. From there, they're sent loose for 2 years, and they must return within a month's time of the second year. Otherwise, they are seen as cowards or that they didn't survive and didn't return, and they don't get the markings. When they return, they get the markings after being seen by an oracle of Bahamut and Tiamat, which each respectively give them a marking that should dictate where their potential growth is the best. From there, they're sent to either two of the or one of three cities. One being Udaroche, the magical city, and the academy that it's named after. And second, they either stay at Gamobile to become a soldier of some kind, specializing in a unique way of fighting, or third, they are sent to the sovereign plateau in Taalbar, where they become agents for the country itself, agents for the state. You would also know with the history check that power really does speak, whether that's power through might, power through intelligence, or power through cunning. Money doesn't really mean too much. I mean, there are people who still value money, and things are bought and sold, but the most important thing is the way that people think is, if you can't defend what you have, you don't deserve to have it. I mean, if you get caught attempting to steal something from other people, you'll still be arrested and thrown into the Coliseum to fight for your freedom eventually. But if you manage to kill them and there was no witnesses, well, guess what? Now what's theirs was yours. It's kind of seen in that kind of fashion. You would also know and heard of the Scaled Amphitheater, which is the Coliseum in the center of the city. It's where, huge, massive battles to small individual fights occur, and where champions of the city are decided upon. And even with that role, because you have never been this far, that's probably what you know. You would know the city is quite big, but not as big as Masuriel or Sierra, but it would be big enough to have multiple taverns and multiple general stores, most of anything that you're looking for. Probably in different districts, of course, but yes.
Okay. Michelle, you're better at talking than I am. Can you ask somebody for directions?
You're muted.
God, he's gone mute too.
By the way,
as I'm trying to convey through telepathic thoughts, I realize it doesn't work, and I'll just, yeah. Do I even see anyone on the road?
There are plenty. All of them seem to be carrying some sort of simple weapons that are clearly visible, and or even.
Didn't you say early in the morning? How early?
It's not super early. The sun has already risen. It's not
okay,
like
so it's not
4
in the
morning. It's not like 4 in the morning. It's like you guys should have already been awake kind of morning if you are a productive member of society kind of deal.
So 8 or 9.
Yes. Alexis, feel free to play either Boone or Furnace.
I love playing Boone.
Okay. Then play Boone until Ian comes back, please, if you don't mind, since Rowan's not here. As Rowan makes his way into the little broom storage cupboard area, Michelle, you stop by what looks like a white Dragonborn. He has a fair few amount of scars and actually seems to be walking towards the main road down to the amphitheater, but as you stop him and ask, he just...
Sorry to take your time up.
It's fine.
So I'm new here. I need to find a tavern. I'm so tired at the moment.
I mean, there's 2 places that you could go that I'd recommend.
Which one would you recommend?
Personally, I like the Grey Wing.
The Grey Wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the
Thank you
Hawk's
very
also
much.
pretty nice, but the Dwarven lady there can be a bit much.
Thank you very much. And I flip him 2 coins.
2 what coins?
Gold.
Okay. He, kind of takes a look at it, smiles, and says, "No problem." Walks off. As he did point the way, as you guys make it over to the Grey Wing, I'm guessing you guys are headed there right away. It's not too far. It's like maybe a couple blocks away, like 3 blocks away. But you all, this is what you notice. It's a very, it's almost like a cylindrical front building with 2 main doorways in. Inside, you could see that the building itself is made out of brick, but on the inside, it's a lot of wood furnishings and heavily worn and used. It seems like this place has been around for quite a while. Behind the bar, you do see a white male Dragonborn, and he's wearing a perfectly clean, like very prim and proper kind of shirt. his spikes on top of his head, they almost look like black tips instead of whitish like his scales, and has amber eyes that seem to be constantly eyeing everyone. Like as you guys come in, he does make eye contact with you, give you a nod, but then he, kind of focuses on some of the others, as he is bringing out some food for everyone.
Oh, thank God! I haven't eaten so long.
It looks like some sort of chicken dish.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Rogo.
Rogo.
Yes. So.
Could you
Drinks.
Drinks.
Food.
Boston drinks. Boone.
Not right now. A question for you though. Do you have any temples around here?
Plenty. Well, there's 2, but that's plenty for us.
Do they welcome all, or are they private?
Well, depends on what you mean by welcome for one of them. But yeah, there's a temple to Bahamut over in that direction. And if you go out and head the opposite direction, you'll probably find the temple of Tiamat pretty easily too.
Alright, thank you. I'll take some milk, please.
Milk. Alright. Anything else?
I think I'd rather just go to bed. I'm also tired, so it's gonna sound tired.
Could we get 4 rooms?
Yeah.
If that's available.
Yeah, that's fine. Just letting you know, with 4 rooms and your food and drinks that you guys have ordered, it will come to 4 individual rooms, right?
Yeah.
That'll be 12 gold pieces. That's all the food and drinks.
Can we make that 3 days?
3 days, 36.
36? Cat.
Breakfast
36 gold.
Breakfast is served with the room. Just, I'll bring a tome over. So, as he brings the tome over and brings you the keys, he asks you for your names and writes them all down. And you hand over 36 gold pieces. Breakfast is available every morning. Otherwise, you have to buy.
Okay.
So you head upstairs. Most of you guys close your eyes and instantly pass out after eating some food. And as you guys wake up, it would be probably afternoonish, or even in the evening, depending on how late you guys want to sleep.
I mean,
Furnace is out like a light.
I'll do the minimum hours for a long rest.
Okay. So around 3 or 4 it would be right now.
Alright.
As you guys can roll your hit dice to heal up as many hit dice as you have.
How is that full HP? I think I got damage at the beginning, but at the end nothing happened.
Yeah, you were busy healing people. Alright. As you guys kind of heal, or as you guys wake up and feel a little stiff in some of your joints and bones, you all are doing what?
As I wake up, I run into Loston's room. Loston. So,
Yes.
I just spent last night 4 hours of meditating, and I figured it out. I can send messages now.
I mean,
No?
I can all write down letters and send messages.
No, like, and then I send a message to you. Like, I could send this anywhere.
Oh, so it's kind of like my earpiece that everyone suddenly lost or gave away. That's fun.
Yeah, you did. A lot of people lost it, or other people have it.
I still have mine.
I learned to do this. Want to see something cool?
No.
Oh, alright, well.
Maybe sometime later.
Alright.
But right now, I need to send a lot of messages.
That's fine. Let your father know what's going on.
Yeah.
Should we explore the city? I heard there's an arena around here. I'm kind of short on cash. Maybe we can win some gold.
We have some cash that we can spend.
Oh, alright, that's fine. Let's go find our disabled friend and see if we can help them out. I owe him an
And
apology.
I send a message to Rowan. Rowan, imagine this. I can send messages telepathically now. Isn't that fucking fantastic?
Rowan's just like standing outside of that broom closet, like looking to the ceiling.
You rush out, look around, like, what the hell's going on?
Okay, we're at the Grey Wing or whatever. There's food there if you want to come by.
Food. Alright, Rowan's gonna go.
Alright. So...
Pete, in my spare time, like, just within the next couple days, I'm gonna work with Boone on an auto reloader for my gun.
Okay. An auto reloader, okay.
Yeah. Michelle, do you mind if I borrow a couple hundred gold for something?
Explain?
I'm trying to modify my gun. I'll pay you back
Insight check.
as soon as your father.
He just goes downstairs and buys like a barrel.
I want the finest prostitutes.
Okay, yeah, I believe you. I'm gonna give him 300. Hopefully that's enough.
I think so. Let me just double check my paperwork here.
He's like, it's way more than enough.
But yeah, we should explore the city some more. We're gonna try to find transportation. Yep. I'm sure Blue and the other animal are terrified. And Obi.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna cast Send again because Michelle's just in love with the spell. He's gonna send a message to his father. Hey father, I'm in Ank'Harel. Ank'Harel. Oh, that sounds French as hell. That doesn't sound right. Shit happened with Duke Allison, and his house burnt down, and we have information on him. I'll send it to, and then the message cuts.
He could reply, right?
Yeah.
With 25 words?
Yeah.
He says, glad to hear you're safe. That place can be dangerous. If you come back, I'll still pay your friends. And that's what the message is.
And I replied to him again. Just outside the city you sent us to is our horse and goat. Can you pick them up, please? They will die.
All you hear back is, I'll look into it.
Okay. I got everything cleared up with my father. I just need to be able to send this book to him.
Not a problem. As soon as Rowan gets here, we should probably try to find some sort of medical assistance for him and Remy.
Rowan's already downstairs.
As you guys are, I'm guessing, like, making your way downstairs, you notice that Rowan is already there, and
Michelle could just
two knives.
just like see his thoughts, and it's just like mysterious message from the sky told me food.
Told me there will be food. As you're just sitting there ready to eat, no one's bringing you out food.
Basically.
Rowan, it wasn't mysterious. That was me. I could send it telepathically.
What was you? I'm gonna do this, just to emphasize I'm not speaking.
Michelle, I just finished checking my paperwork. Can I borrow 200 more gold?
Insight check.
I found the PDF, Pete.
Okay.
I was looking for it.
He might need
Are you lying?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 200.
Alright, thanks. Sweet. Prostitute money.
Okay.
Alright.
Food is brought out, but you end up paying for Rowan's food, which ends up being just 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
But yeah.
Rowan, I don't know if you have any plans in it, but I'm sure we can find a cleric or a doctor around here that can treat your mutism. that's what it's called. I'm not too sure.
You better. But Lawson can't hear it.
She said you better.
He's just glaring at
Like,
Lawson.
it was a really angry tone. Like, she didn't sound happy about it. He.
I'm fine with that. I appreciate. I assume he was defending my life while I was unconscious that whole time and not hiding behind a chair or anything. So I appreciate the effort. Excuse me, barkeep, tavern inn guy, man, Dragonborn, sir.
Yeah, gnome, little man, sir.
Thank you. You called me sir. Do you know where we can find a cleric of sorts around here, or maybe a doctor?
I thought I told your friend yesterday where to find clerics and healers.
Well, nobody's explained this to me. They're very poor communicators.
Well, if you go down that way,
Sure.
out and that way, as he kind of like points out the window and then his hand turns right, just head straight around the amphitheater and you'll find Temple of Bahamut. Wait one second. It's been a while since I've been there, but if Father Hazir is still there, he'll probably help you out for a little fee.
Okay.
If
Azir
you...
or Alazir?
Hazir, H-E-Z-I-R.
Hazir.
H-E-Z-R-E. He goes, well, if you're also if you're looking for healers and possibly protection in the city, Temple of Tiamat, the opposite direction, basically. And there, I think the new archpriestess is Nesriel. I think. She's recently got into position, so.
Okay. Thank you. I throw him a gold. Lightly.
Looking at him.
Before you go, one more quick question.
Yep.
Do you have any skilled smiths around here?
I mean, skilled smiths, there's... Ooh. Most of the people that fight in the Colosseum either go to Rolf, or Rolf Azo, or Arises. So at either the Sovereign's Groove or the Sharp's Shield. And he points either way. So.
And do you know which one's better with their hands? I have small parts I need to maintain.
Well, if you... I mean... They don't have small hands like you, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not what I'm asking. Yeah, no, I'll find it. I don't want to bother you anymore.
Okay.
You look very busy today.
Yeah, I'm so busy. Every day. So busy. As he kind of looks around the tavern, and there's not many people here.
Anyway, Michelle.
Yes.
Rowan. Should we go see if we can find somebody to cure our friends?
It sounds... Yeah.
Priority number one.
I also need to find a courier. Something to be able to send.
I'm sure we can find someone. We can ask around as we're walking.
Okay.
Dragonborn, one more question. Sorry.
The courier stuff, I'm gonna say that you do find an individual. The price, apparently, it's for the travel time is what you're paying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna count exactly how expensive that might be from here, because you guys are in Taalbar.
Kalimar.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, possibly a little over 2 weeks. If you want it done faster, he'll charge you double. And
Okay.
for the 2 weeks of travel, oh no, it would be a week of travel because he could travel faster. So basically it's going to be 350 gold for just the week of travel, or if you want to try to faster, for him to get it there faster, maybe in like 3-4 days, he could do it, but it'll be double that. I know that's a lot of money.
Okay, guys, thoughts?
Pete,
I
knowing
have many.
you only have thoughts right now. Knowing my take with geography and math,
Yeah.
would I be able to suggest a faster route to try to lower the price or something like that?
You can, but if he's gonna travel the safest route to get there, then what he is suggesting is actually the fastest. If you want him to possibly get there by cutting through more dangerous areas and, you know, unguarded routes and stuff like that, then he could probably get there a little faster, maybe like a day or two faster, but he'll probably upcharge you for it.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, because his safety is important to him too.
What was a Reese's Smith's shop called?
What? You mean
You said-
the
you said-
Sovereign's Groove or the Sharp Shield?
Sharp Shield, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharp Shield. Alright, cool. Michelle, should we head to the Temple of Bahamut? See if we can find anybody.
I feel like, yeah, and I do pay the courier.
Okay, you pay for the normal price, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, and you give him...
I give him a book, and I give him a bunch of dead robot beetles.
Okay. And the book, it's Duke Allison's journal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I guess I'll just close this page.
Oh.
I was so disappointed. I wrote so much for it. Oh well. Shit like that happens. That's so sad. Alright.
I'll get to know it in time.
Maybe. Either way, he heads off right away. After he receives your small package, he wraps it up, sticks it in his bag, and he heads off. As you guys go looking for the Temple of Bahamut in the city of Taalbar, you do find it.
Oh, what's the courier's name?
It won't be that important. It will get there.
I want to message him every day.
Okay, that's fine. You can message him every day.
Okay.
Are
Either
you there
way,
yet?
you guys get to the Temple of Bahamut. When you do, you realize that this temple it doesn't stand too much out from some of the other buildings because it looks really simple, geometrically simple, and it is tall, but it's a temple that is simple, clean, and elegant as it rises taller than most of the others around it, and that's why you could tell that it was a temple of sorts. It's made of white marble and with a large, heavy wooden doors that seem to be just propped open. There are people walking in and out of it at will, and not only that, the doors leading inside the temple, as you guys enter, you realize that it's a large open room with areas and pews where you could see people meditating or praying, and there are rectangular slits cut into parts of the walls where it doesn't seem like it's covered in glass or anything, but it does let sunlight through, and since everything's kind of mostly made out of marble here, other than the pews and desks and stuff like that, it's still quite bright, you know. It still feels bright. Inside, you notice that there are people praying and such. There's nothing really too intense going on. But there, as you guys ask around, you notice that there's a male copper dragonborn, where his scales, a few of them look a little sickly, maybe a little ashy, but otherwise appears quite healthy. He wears a simple gray robe with silver threading in it, and has small horns that arch, instead of backwards, that actually arches forwards. He has several tiny amber earrings in each ear, and he seems... Who is that? Okay, none of you. And he seems to be the one that's in charge of running the place, as you could see him kind of going over, making sure people are okay, and things like that. As you guys approach him, he goes, "Are you new here? How can I help you?"
Are you Father Hazir?
Yes, I am Father Hazir.
Do you perform healings?
Are you sick? You seem fine.
It's the other two.
We got a curse and a throat infection. Burn throat. He can't talk. He can't talk.
Wait. Here, come here. As he kind of grabs onto your arm, Rowan, and kind of pulls you in close. It's quite uncomfortable. You like kind of.
Please don't touch me.
He's like, "Well, if you want help, I need to see it closer."
He's just showing his neck. You don't need to touch him.
As he arches a bit forward to look at you, you could see he studies it closely. He goes, "It must have been quite painful. Who did this?"
Looks at Lawson.
Did you do
Yes.
this?
A man named Duke Allison.
A named man, Duke Allison. Yes.
Allison Duke.
He's like, so it wasn't him? It wasn't somebody in the city, was it?
No. But if that name ever does come by,
Pure evil.
he's an evil man.
Well, I'll have to make a little note of that. It might take a bit, maybe a couple days of healing at this rate, but I can help him.
That's fair.
That'd be fantastic. And this person, and I point to the fire genasi.
I don't really normally see his kind around here. What's wrong with him?
He got cursed by the necklace that he's wearing.
But what kind of curse? I could take care of simple curses, normally.
It's not a simple curse.
How so?
Hold on. What's the term? Lost in lycro? Lycamp?
You ever heard of lycanthropy?
Thank you.
So you're saying he was bit by a werewolf of sorts?
Well, I mean, as my companion here just said, the necklace cursed him.
That's odd.
I mean, it technically bit him from his description, but yeah, you're technically right. Yeah,
Here.
you do you.
Away from the people so they don't cause a fuss. Follow me.
So, you built this place yourself, or?
No, actually, I am just in charge of it.
Oh, nice, sweet digs.
How long you been here for?
Most of my life, once I got out of my servitude to the city.
Right. That's nice. Do you have other worshipping areas? You know, like for other deities besides the dragons?
Well, if you're looking for other temples to other gods, I'm sorry, but our city here, we only allow practice and open public practicing of religious sorts if it has to do with Bahamut or Tiamat.
Right. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, I'm not trying to push or anything.
If you are looking for a specific temple of your own, you might want to check all the way in Moroso.
That sounds pretty far away.
It's the next country over, some people go over there on a pilgrimage. I heard there's actually quite a nice temple for Bahamut there too, and I must make my pilgrimage eventually.
Okay, good to hear.
Either way, as he leads you down a small hallway, he turns abruptly right, and you could see that it's a small, very simple office. There's an old, worn set of armor on an armor display case here. Not only that, books that seem to mostly have religious text and meaning. As he kind of gestures you all to kind of sit, there are enough seats for you along the walls. As he goes, you do know lycanthropy has been eradicated for most of.
We've been told.
And this necklace caused it?
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's something I can't fix right away.
How long?
Well, actually, it's... Bahamut probably sent you all here for a reason. One of my priestesses left after hearing that there is a lost temple recently found. Near the cliffsides, actually. She hasn't been back for 3 days when she said she'll be back yesterday. I was hoping that we would find more powerful items or scrolls to help those in need there. Seems like she hasn't returned. If you are to find anything there that can help your friend, I can help you with that. I would also...
and that magical items. Are we talking like powerful, or like religiously powerful?
I'm guessing it's religiously powerful. From what I've heard of the symbols that the sailors have mentioned that they saw, it seems to be related to... Actually, it seems to be related to... it used to be a hybrid temple of sorts for both Tiamat and Bahamut, which I thought was impossible.
Oh,
But I
so
guess-
we're talking dragon type worship.
Yes.
Okay.
Most likely our predecessors.
Right.
Maybe
Oh,
even,
never mind.
maybe even some of those that don't really belong in the city. Who knows?
Right. Michelle, can I speak to you for a second? You let Ronan know really quick what he can do with his throat.
As he explains to you, Ronan, that it is going to take a couple of sessions for this to completely heal. Maybe about a week at most. It depends on your check. But you need to come see him every day for this healing session. And not only that, it will cost a bit of money. Unfortunately.
I have $2.
2 gold pieces. Lovely.
No, actually. No,
2
I have
silver
more than that.
pieces.
I have 20.
Well, he says he'll... When you kind of show him how much you have, he's like... He looks at it and goes... It's okay. If you guys... If you and your friends can find anything... Hopefully bring back Ariana and Tazak from where they've gone, then I would be willing to do it for free. Even any news of what happened to them might soothe my soul. And Lost it, Michelle, as you pulled him aside, what are you guys whispering about?
So, Michelle, you know how Arrington's worth at 7,000 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
One sec. Let me just do one of these checks to see if I know you actually are
Insight?
changing it. Didn't you say it was more late before?
no, not at all.
Okay.
Anywho, if this is a temple of dragon worship and it's quite ancient, there's going to be very valuable magic items here. Now, there's 2 things I like. It's value and magic.
I agree on both of those.
And I mean, if we're here, I kind of owe this burnt throat man a favor for injuring his throat. I'm sure we can work something out, get some magical items. You know, do the do, as they say.
Okay.
I just figure since everyone's been so quiet, I might as well talk to you. You seem like a leader of sorts.
No, there's no way I'm a leader.
I mean, just manage us the way you manage money.
Never use you guys?
No, just keep grabbing us with your hands until you can't anymore. And then put us in places that are safe. I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Okay.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
As you guys come back into the room, it seems like
so awkward.
it seems like as you guys like come back into the room, Father Hazir, he's already casting some sort of healing magic upon Rowan.
Nice.
And Rowan, you could feel that stinging sensation. It soothes, but I need you to make a con save real quick. It soothes while he's casting it, but as soon as he finishes, it starts to come back, and you're like, it's irritating again, and you cough a bit, and he goes, yes, I'm afraid that it's going to take a little longer, for sure. The rest of you, what will you be doing if you are going to go to the temple hoping to find something useful? If it is a religious artifact, I would like it returned to us.
I mean, we can totally.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't seem to pay you much. I don't. Most of the temple's profits go into helping the people of the town, even some of those injured soldiers.
I mean,
I could give you some of my personal funds.
I mean, you're healing this guy's throat, and you have a chance to get rid of this guy's curse, right?
Well, the curse thing I cannot guarantee. If you could find something there that can help, I can definitely do that for you. But if you don't find anything, then unfortunately, it's kind of out of my professional expertise.
I, for one, would be okay with no payment if you can guarantee that you can get rid of his curse. But if you can't guarantee it, then I'm gonna need payment. Sorry.
I mean, if you let us keep anything else we find besides...
Give me a persuasion check.
That's perception. That's persuasion.
He goes, seems like quite a fair deal. Sorry that I can't pay you much, even if you don't find a way to help your friend, but if you can bring back one of my priestesses and her acolyte, or even at least find some news, I don't have a good feeling about it. But if you find anything about them, or bring them back, I will happily heal you whenever you need. Here.
Sounds good.
Friend in need,
Question, very relatable. Do you know what phase of the moon it is right now?
Yes, what phase?
I kind of look over
he
to
goes, the... He thinks about it. He goes, oh, yes. Well, today the date is... I know I updated it. There it is. It's Emmaus the 25th. It's actually the 26th because...
We came in, yeah.
Yeah, you guys went in on the 25th. Now it's the 26th. And he says, give me a second while I roll a survival check here for him. And you guys can roll a survival check too to see if you can do the math.
I'll inspire him.
Okay.
D8.
I'll try out.
Okay. With that, he goes, I mean, it's probably in the middle of Tressie that he's going to have to worry about turning back into a lycanthrope.
So about 2 weeks?
Maybe 2, maybe 3 at most.
Well, that's some time, I guess.
Well, with these kind of things, I would highly suggest you fix it, because before you know it, he could be on your throats, unfortunately.
That is true. Alright, so where is this temple? You said the mountainside?
Actually, no, it's the cliffside. If you head north away from the city, there's a small cliffside, and nearby there's a fishing village there. They can show you where it is. I could write a writ for you. Any of the fishermen there should gladly help you with such with me, asking them for help. They can show you where it is. They should know about it. Most of them avoid it if possible. So.
Is everyone else okay with going to this temple?
I have nothing else to do at the moment.
As long as I could be back by tomorrow. But only
Don't you
Michelle
have-
could see that.
You guys can also wait a day if you want, but
That's
that's all
fine.
up to
I was
you.
gonna. Yeah. Alright, we should head to the temple as soon as we're fully supplied. I don't want anyone passing away on us.
He at this point, I'll say you guys hear ringing, like distant ringing, like bells, of different tune, just ringing throughout the city. It's kind of dull from the distance that you're at from it.
What
Yeah.
the heck is that?
He goes, that's just the tithing that the church of the Temple of Tiamat does.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll accept your offer, temple, in exchange for healing. We will probably depart in a day or two.
Well, the earlier the better. But please, any information would be nice.
All right, Meech, you got anything to do? Rowan, anything you guys got to do?
I want to see if I can possibly get armor.
You guys,
Since we're in a place that seems like it sells good armor.
Like an armor fetish.
I've been wearing this one piece of armor for so long now. It's disgusting.
Right.
I need new. I need better.
Can you ask Rowan what he would like to do?
I mean, you can ask him that. I can
Okay.
do the translating on the other
Sure.
part.
Hey, Rowan, you got anything to do? You're
Eat.
a busy assassin, so
She just wants to eat.
He just wants.
man, it's like we got a male Henri. This is great.
I don't recall eating breakfast.
oh no, you were served food.
Well, I want more.
All right, we'll head back, get Rowan some more food, but let's try to find either the Sharp Shield or
Okay.
Savern's Grove.
You guys ask around for. You guys have to choose which one you want to go to. But you guys ask around. Not only that,
Not
you
to sound racist or anything to you. What race runs each shop?
apparently
That's
they're-
racist.
apparently they're both Dragonborn.
Right. Okay. Then I'm good. I'll choose any of the shops.
So what? If one was a dwarf, you were gonna head over there instead, because dwarves are
I was
supposed to
about
be
to
making
say
armor.
if one was either a dwarf, a human, or a gnome, I would much prefer to go to one of those.
Oh,
Racist.
Anywho,
I
I could have
see.
said what color Dragonborn, but no, I'm not going. Yeah, we'll just go to the closest one.
Do you want to ask if they're male or female? They'll
No,
let
no.
decide.
Are they tall or are they short?
Oh my god. So I do want to say something. In the Dragon Heist expansion,
Yeah.
one of the first smith place that you go to are run by two gay guys.
Oh,
A water genasi and a fire genasi.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, now Duke's gay.
Canon representation.
Yeah.
Well, either way, give me. So you don't care which one? Then roll me a d100.
No, I'm just gonna find the closest one. Doesn't matter.
Actually, roll me a survival check. Odd, it's
I'll
one.
help him
Even,
on
it's the
that.
other one.
All right, cool. Thanks.
It
for
really
helping,
doesn't
buddy.
matter. You guys will find it.
All right.
All right, it's even. As you ask around, some of the people that you run into say the Sharp Shield is better. As you approach and find that place, you realize that it's a it's a very like sturdy stone first floor kind of deal. You could see stacks of smoke coming out from it, and in the front of the shop, it's basically this wide shield that's on its side with it engraved a sharp shield, and the corners seem to be sharpened enough to be almost as sharp as blade. As you enter, you see that you see somebody right away greet you, and this is a black female Dragonborn. She wears protective gear that looks very old and worn, like really in poor condition. Like you could see that there's like burn holes in it and stuff like that. It's a surprise that she hasn't replaced it yet. But and she has a few like gray looking spikes that kind of are longer towards the back of her head. You could back and sides of her head, and she seems to have gray eyes. As she looks over at you, goes, "Y'all, what are you doing? What do you want? You guys don't really look like fighters. Maybe him."
Good observation. Clearly, Miss Forge Master, I need help forging some metal pieces for something I'm working on. Do you think you're able to do intricate work for me?
Yeah, I can do that. Why?
Okay, cool. Let me just pull out my notebook.
By the way, it's a Reese's, but it's a Reese's.
Oh, I know. By the way, your sign out there, looking sharp. Okay. So I show her the specs me and Boone have been working on for the auto reloader.
You like unravel it. She looks at it and goes,
yeah.
As you like show her what you've been working on and drew up, she goes, "Is this for a firearm?"
It is for a more advanced version, a thunder cannon. But yes, pretty much the same concept.
Well, you're not going to use it in the Coliseum, are you? You know they don't allow firearms in the Coliseum.
No, I'm not, but that is ridiculous and uncalled for.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Too loud.
Really? You don't get the nod.
She goes, "Well, actually, you are, but only when you get it far enough. You don't look like the types to be getting far enough to be using firearms." Either way, yeah, I could do this. It looks simple enough for me.
How much do you charge? What's your rate?
Well, for materials and...
I have some scrap on me if that'll lessen the cost. It's the last of my scrap, but...
Okay, well, if you have some metal that you want me to use specifically for it, then by all means, you can, you can hand that over. They'll cut the price up a bit. While he's talking, Michelle, you're looking around at the stuff that are displayed. You see what looks like a unique, very dense looking metal. Like it's a plate armor. And when you ask, she goes, "That's adamantine."
How much does that cost?
For the, I believe, wait, 1 second. I just gotta look this up.
I mean, back in Mysterio, it would be like 500 gold per... it's an extra 50 gold per square inch. If I were to price it, at least.
Give me a second.
So just times whatever you buy for regular mail by 50.
Actually, you are exactly spot on.
Of course I am.
She goes, "That's about 2,000 gold pieces."
Holy okay. Way more than I was expecting.
It's adamantium. What were you expecting?
I don't know. What's adamantium? It just looks nice.
It's first of all.
Wait, you said it was times 50.
I believe it was either 50 per square inch or times 50 of a regular. Like you take the regular price of plate mail and you have to times it by like a certain number.
Well, it's breastplate, so it's 400 gold pieces. It's either 550.
It's 500. It's 500 more of a regular price thing. That's it.
So it's 900 gold pieces.
Yeah, you can make it more, obviously, but
yeah, I mean that's the average price. It's going to be then 1,200, which she's selling it at. She then, by the way, there's also a very nice looking, like pointed shield that comes to a bladed point, and also what looks like a blade that has embossed these fiery looking engravings along the blade itself. The hilt feels warm to the touch when you kind of like pick it up, swing it around.
I would like to see that blade?
That blade is a short sword, and she says it's called the Flame Tongue, and it's worth 5,500 gold pieces.
I have 20 gold.
She says, then put it down.
She doesn't know what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
So what's the purpose of wearing adamantium compared to normal steel?
Something about it. It won't break when you need it. You know, when somebody hits you just right and it gets through the armor? Yeah, this won't do that.
Huh.
Either way, Lawston, just letting you know, she says she can work on it. With the scraps, you're giving the rest of your scraps, right?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
All my screws and bolts, you can melt down all that.
Okay. She's willing to work on it for 250 gold pieces at half the price.
Oh.
Most of it
All
goes into material cost because when you try to make it something fine like this, you can fuck it up and it just snaps and breaks, and sometimes you just gotta, keep
Okay.
trying.
If that's the case, would I be able to commission one more thing from you if you got the time?
I mean, most of the stuff that people ask for the Colosseum aren't magical, so yeah, plenty of time.
Alright, cool. It's just a custom grip I have worked out on this thing.
Oh, that should be no problem.
Alright.
Just pay for the work. I got some scrap wood in the back, so you don't have to worry about that.
Alright, awesome.
Unless you
I
want
guess-
something unique like ivory or bone or whatnot.
No, not really. But that's fine. I'll go with whatever you can give. I do have some armor and weapons I can trade in if you would like to buy them off of me.
Sure, what do you have?
I have a breastplate, a warhammer, 2 spears, 3 short swords, 2
Give me a second.
2 pistols, and 2 blunderbusses. 1 blunderbuss.
I'll take
two.
the firearms. I'll take as scrap. I'm not paying for what you think that they're actually worth.
What do I think they're worth, Peter? What do I think they're worth?
It depends, because some cities don't allow it. If you do manage to sell it on the black market in those kind of places, you would know that you could get a really fine, good deal.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're breaking the law. They're
Okay,
allowed
well,
here,
I'll
but
sell
a lot
all
of
the
people don't.
I'll sell all the non-firearm weapons. Though.
Okay, a lot of people don't like it here. They don't buy it here because they're not really trained with it. So you said you had a what?
A breastplate.
Oh, god damn it! Now I gotta go to armor.
That's the only armor I got.
Oh, where did the armors go? It's the other page. There we go. Okay, breastplate. All right. She said she'll buy that for 200.
Okay, a warhammer.
Warhammer. Warhammer. She says she'll buy that for like 5. And then she points out there's like a slight fracture in the hilt of it.
I mend it.
She goes, all right, 7.
Perfect. 2 spears.
Spears. As you mend it, she goes, I could use someone like you. You're looking for a job? Spears.
Not really, but if I got like 2 or 3 days, and right now I can help you out.
Like 2 silver pieces.
That's fine. And then it's 3 short swords.
3 short swords. Short swords are simple, I believe. Where the hell is it? There it is. So that is 3. So altogether that'll be 12 gold pieces. She'll buy those 3 for.
Okay, no problem. I'll give them all to her.
Okay, did you write all those down, the prices?
Yeah, I did. Don't worry.
Okay, how much is it?
219 gold and 2 silver.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll help you out the next. Michelle, when do we plan on leaving? 2 days from now?
Let's try tomorrow. The sooner the better.
Okay. Well, I really have nothing to do besides work on my stuff. I can help you out in the shop. What do you see?
The reloader will take a while. The grip, probably. If you don't bother me, if nobody else commissions anything more important, maybe a day at most.
As long as you have the tools, I can help work on the reloader.
I'd rather not.
You said you needed my help around here.
To fix shit. You know how much broken arrows and spears come about my place, and they want me to fix it? I just have to
Yeah, I mean, fine. I'll do that. Michelle, I'll come back here in an hour and help you out for the rest of the day. Michelle, what are we doing after this?
We need to go to the temple, though.
Which one? Oh, the cliffside one? Well, that's tomorrow. We were gonna wait a day, no?
I mean, I thought you had stuff to do. If not, we can just go right now.
This was my stuff to do, but, like... I'd rather wait for the... You know how every frickin' city we go into, I have to do something, and it takes about a day or two?
Yes.
This is the day or two.
But in that day or two, we can just go. And then when did you come back?
Fuck, your reasoning is sound. What does everyone else think, silent people?
They don't care.
I mean, I would... No, that's not... Okay, no. You're Boone.
Nope.
Alright, Michelle, I appoint you my leader. I'll do whatever you say.
First off, do you have any silvered weapons?
That's what I had to fucking get. Thank you.
Why the hell do you need silver weapons for?
Because they look pretty.
Yeah, they're so fucking cool.
You know they don't last long. They tarnish easily.
How about we just silver, just the outside?
Yeah, I could coat it in silver. Why? You're looking to buy?
Maybe. How much would a silvered rapier cost?
I mean, I could probably do it in a day or two. You know, if you're looking to have yours done, you could drop it off, or I could just pick one out and you could buy a whole new rapier with it. That's silver. But if you're commissioning me now, I'd rather you pay half up front.
And how much would that commission cost?
What's the price of a rapier?
No clue.
Rapier. It is here. I closed it like a dummy. It is 25 gold pieces for a normal rapier. She says she will do it for 50.
Is that including a new rapier, or?
Yeah, a new one too.
Sounds good.
No.
I give her 25 up front.
Alright, well, I guess I'll work on that also. Anything else?
Mind if I sell some shit? I mean, this shield. I really don't want this shield. I got a new shield. This old shield's pretty bad. And I give it to her, it's just
it's
beaten and battered.
It's a, like...
Yeah, just a basic
buckler.
shield.
She buys it for 3 gold pieces.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. By the way, Michelle, give me a perception check.
What do I see with my elven eyes? Nothing.
Not really, but there's a part of your shield that look like there's a bite mark on it that you don't recognize. And like pitting in the wood area. But yeah. Okay. Now that
disregard that last thing I sent you, Pete. It's the second one. Just a good.
Okay, so it's 500 gold pieces plus.
Yeah.
So, now then it is. What do you guys want to do? You guys could go watch a Coliseum fight, go straight to the temple. It doesn't matter what the fuck you want to do, but it is in the afternoon, maybe like 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So, yeah. Is there any other supplies that we need? Kind of left them all in our wagon.
I could, if you want to spare some gold for some alchemist supplies, I could brew us some health potions.
Didn't you get your fair share of change right there?
That was for battle supplies. This is for party supplies.
Yeah, and I gave you money out of the party group.
Fine. Yeah, sure. Pete, is there? I'm gonna ask around, see if there's any sort of like alchemist shop or any herb shop or whatever spice.
There are alchemists in the city. The 2 that you find are either Narth's Infusion, or the Ill Pestle, or the Lil Pestle.
Okay. I'm gonna ask which race runs these.
They're both Dragonborn.
Okay. And what color? Because this is important.
One is apparently blue and black.
Okay.
The other one is a copper.
Really? No green? Okay.
Nope, no green. But when
What
you
goes
do
with blue and
ask
black?
for a shop that has a green Dragonborn, apparently there's an enchanter that's a green Dragonborn that does some good work for the people here.
Okay, I'll just go to the
Scholar's
pestle.
Wonder. Okay,
To the pestle, boys.
the
Il
little
pestle.
the little pestle. As you guys get there, you see that it's a timber and brick cabin with black shingles and a roof that has has hedges in front of the building that are obviously dead. Like there's no leaves on it whatsoever. But inside, as you guys enter, you guys are hit with the stench of the alchemic brew that whatever this person is brewing. But behind the counter, you could see that there is a copper male Dragonborn with brown kind of face paint covering parts of his face. He has loose brown one piece on that has like a hood and all, and his outfit, it's a whole one piece. His eyes are blue and green, and you realize something. He doesn't have a tail as a Dragonborn, which most Dragonborns in my world have tails, or at least here have tails. He doesn't have a tail.
Michelle, how many potions should I get brewing?
Can I?
What kind of potions? Oh,
Just simple health. It would take a lot longer. Oh, sorry.
sorry about that.
We're looking for supplies just to make simple health potions.
I already have simple health potions made if you want to buy some.
Well, how much are you selling them for?
60 gold pieces per.
Dang, that's pretty steep.
Well, I have to make a profit. So
I know,
I could
but-
live.
What do you think, Michelle?
I don't know. I normally don't buy potions. I don't know how pricing works.
If you,
Alright.
if you want, you could just give me a straight intelligence roll
Sure.
to see how normal pricing works for. Okay. Sounds about right. It sounds pretty close, actually, to what normally
Okay.
you get lost in.
I guess I'll purchase 5.
5.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 it is. As he kind of slinks over and bends over, he brings out like a little like tray full of these canisters. They're in different shaped bottles, but the liquids inside are all the same. As he kind of places them on the counter, and you hand over the money, you hand over 300 gold pieces. He goes, I hope you're not trying to sneak some of them into the Colosseum. They don't like that.
What's with everyone talking about this Colosseum?
Some fighters tried it and you guys seem new in town. Friendly warning, that's all.
I appreciate the help, I guess. Alright, well, I think we're good to go, fellas. Should we head out now? Rowan, did you want to eat first?
I would very much like to be able to return tomorrow.
You guys could also leave tomorrow after doing Rowan's treatment.
I mean, yeah, we can... Shell, if you want, we can just wait a day till...
That's
Rowan
what
gets
Boone
his
says,
treatment.
by the way, so it doesn't sound like the voice of God telling you.
Yeah, but it's not like Boone can hear me. Can hear Rowan, only Michelle can.
It's fine. You could talk normally, you just have to cough.
I don't
so-
wanna.
Well, it's fine. If you say something, I'm
hurts.
just gonna pretend that you coughed.
It hurts. That's why I touch my forehead.
Alright, Mish, you want to go now or stay till Rowan can get another...
Let's wait till tomorrow.
Okay, if that's the case, and you guys have nothing to do, I'm going to head back to that shop and earn some coin.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll see you two at dinner time. And then I head back to that shop to help her out.
Okay. You basically are just mending
Yeah, no, I'm
broken
I'm
pieces of
used to
metal, arrows, And it seems like huge barrels of these things are brought from the Colosseum once they're broken or damaged, and it's a lot. And you only get paid 1 gold piece.
I'm fine with that.
For your day's work.
I
Which
spend the
actually
day.
isn't the worst, but isn't the best.
I spend the day talking to her about mechanical clockwork system.
She just goes, yeah.
And I show her the mug, the rusted animated cup I've been trying to fix.
But it just, there's no way to fix it.
No.
And she just goes, that's pretty cool. Yeah, alright. But you guys take a long rest again. And then the next day, Rowan and all of you guys go back for a healing session for Rowan, which I need you to make me another con save. The stinging kind of goes away, even after. It will come back. He says probably you will still have to come back for another couple days, most likely. The scarring has subsided quite a lot. There is some visible scarring left though. And he says that probably won't ever go fully away, unfortunately. As you guys, after, I'm guessing, start heading to the nearby coastal end of the city, where there are the cliff sides and then the small fishing villages that dot the land there, right?
Could I check if my reloader's done before we head out fully?
Reloader isn't done fully, but the grip is.
I'll grab the grip. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Has anybody heard from Ian?
Nope.
Oof.
Yeah, I hope Ian gets here soon.
Yeah, because as soon as he comes, I am out of here. I'm so tired.
I'm
sorry.
Why am I DMing today?
Early.
Why bother today?
All right.
Okay. Well, as you guys head over there, you show some of the fishermen the writ. A couple of them actually refuse to take you in that area, but one of them does. He seems a little kind of out of it, but you could tell that he actually spearfishes and has a small enough boat that could barely fit all of you on there. With Arrington, with him on there, the ship is really unstable, but it can still be
I'll have
taken.
him like lay flat out, balance the weight as much as he can.
Yeah. Okay. As he takes you guys over to the area, you guys can see now you're on the northern sea, where the cliffside, it's immense. Not only that, there's this trickle of a small thin waterfall, and behind the trickle you could see what looks like a darker area that looks like a cave. The sea in front of it, the ocean in front of it, is littered with sharp rocks that is like very hard to navigate, but he seems to do pretty well. And he gets to a point where he's just like, I can't get any closer than this. You're gonna have to swim in.
Okay. I guess
I touched the water. How cold is it?
It's really fucking cold.
Fuck that. Nope. Nope.
Quick question. Does it hurt when I speak?
You can speak stuff. It hurts, but you're not coughing from speaking. It just, you still get a disadvantage from stealth check because every once in a while you do randomly cough.
Okay.
But it doesn't hurt as much from when you speak now.
Well, either way, I'm gonna start speaking now, so I want those goggles back in a minute. But I am not swimming.
Do you have a lifeboat we can commandeer?
His boat is already really tiny, and no, there is no lifeboat.
Well, we didn't plan this very well, did we, boys?
No.
Don't you have a large metal friend?
It's not how weight distribution works.
I have some rope. If you're willing to swim out there, you can make if it looks like you're gonna drown, I'll pull you back up. Maybe not for your metal friend. I don't know how I'll pull it off.
Michelle, just
like an
think of
anchor.
the gold. Wait. Boone. You can swim. You're a turtle.
He grabs the rope and jumps into the water.
See, what a
Oh
man.
god. Oh god, no.
As the boat rocks quite violently for a moment, you could see that after a while, he appears about 150 feet out, and he kind of waves, and he's pulling on the rope, and he's tying it to a nearby rock. So now there's a guideline for you guys.
How far away is it?
150 feet.
I'm gonna grab Remy dimension door right to there. But like on the rocks where it's like not wet. Nope,
Okay.
I'm not dealing with it.
As Michelle
Son of a bitch.
swoop, blinks out, it appears there. Lawston, Arrington, and Rowan are all left on the boat.
Alright.
Good luck.
I'm gonna climb up
Give me
to
my
Arrington.
goggles back.
I'm gonna climb up to Arrington, attach the rope to myself, and then the boat. You're like, Arrington, throw me as far as you can, and then follow suit.
Okay. You tell him that?
Yeah.
Okay. He grabs you.
Oh.
And he chucks you, but he doesn't angle you. He literally throws you straight, and you skip once off the water, and then tumble into it. I roll me a d100. I want to see if you hit anything sharp. I said this
I
place is
hold up a
covered in
5
sharp rock. You are going to take. You're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage or piercing damage, I guess, from being scraped up against some of the rocks. As you kind of swim closer to the rope and grab yourself, you're about a third of the way instantly.
Alright.
But you pull yourself through. Arrington jumps into the water, and when he does, the boat like really rocks pretty badly. But then he doesn't appear. he doesn't appear on the surface at all.
That's fine. He'll make his way eventually.
Rowan,
How far is it?
it's 150 feet.
I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna try to tightrope walk it.
It's not as tight as you think. But you give me an acrobatics check to see how well you do with
Oh,
disadvantage.
please. With disadvantage, even
Yes.
better. Definitely gonna fall.
Yeah, as you take a step, the rope has too much slack. It's just a guideline. It's not a taut rope. As your feet kind of slips off of it instantly, and you fall right off the edge of the boat
I hold
into
up
the
a
cold
3
water.
card.
I'm gonna go kill Michelle.
So
Do
you
not like you people.
you grab onto the rope and you start pulling yourself in as fast as you can, trying to get out of the water.
Angry, wet.
Rowan, as soon as you
Rowan.
get there, you step out, and then out of the water, covered in this like piles of seaweed, is like Arrington just like doo.
Oh, that's pretty freaking scary. Okay.
He's
Clean 'em
he's relatively visible, but he's quite covered in seaweed.
I hand Rowan back her goggles. His goggles.
His goggles.
Never gonna get used to it.
Last episode I was fine.
Yeah, this episode.
Yeah, I know. You were the only one that's on that. However, I snatched them.
Okay. You put your goggles back on, you start attuning to him. And I'll say you're attuned to him before. You guys could try to dry off. The sailor said, the fisherman said he'll be willing to wait there until it gets dark. Which...
I guess we'll explain to him. Michelle can just send him a message when we need him to come back.
Okay.
Yep. What's your name?
God damn it. I'm gonna say that it is... Kuz.
Fisherman
Kuz.
Ooze. Double OZ.
Alright.
Alright, so what do we see now, Pete, that we're on land?
when you guys get to this point, you guys can see what looks like was partially mostly destroyed stairways. Not only that, you notice there's like, dug in grips in the rock face along the cliffside and scratch marks here and there marking things. And I need to know all the languages that you guys can speak.
Speak?
Or understand.
Every language understand, speak.
Wait, you know
Common,
every language?
Dwarvish, and Elvish.
I have a helm.
Oh, okay.
I can speak Common, Gnomish, Terran, Arrington, and a bit of Dwarvish.
Okay. With the helmet, I'm guessing you're attuned to it, right?
It's not attunable. You just wear it.
Oh, you just wear it? Okay.
Yeah.
The little scrawlings that look like letters actually start to form, and they say, keep away. This is our place.
Guys, it says come in. I think it was very friendly.
As you guys, you could give me an intelligence check or history check. No, intelligence check to see if you know what those letters are, what language it is. Yes.
How's my courier man doing for the last 2 days?
He's fine. He says that what you're doing is annoying, but he's well on his way over to CRA.
I end every message with heart and kisses.
Lost in.
Make him more annoyed.
With the 15 intelligence, you learn that you know that it's goblinoid.
Hey Remy, don't you speak Goblinoid?
Either way, I don't care. I didn't check. Either way, you guys, and I think he does.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. As you guys make your way deeper in, you notice this cave isn't that deep. The stairways that looked old and destroyed that were part of this area looks extremely old. Thousands, maybe? The stairways down, deeper into the cave, like I said, they're mostly destroyed, but there's a initial sign of worry right away. The sign is a goblin, but he's not moving. As with all you guys with dark vision, you guys can see it in grayscale.
It's... Rowan can't see, right?
Yeah,
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast light on. I'm gonna hold a torch but not light it, and just have light on it, so
Yeah.
it looks like...
Okay. And as soon as you do, you realize something odd. That goblin that's still and unmoving is gray. As you go over, does anyone go over to examine it any closer?
No.
It looks like it's
Arrington?
running towards your direction almost.
Arrington, go fetch that goblin.
Arrington steps over, grabs the goblin by the torso and picks it up, and as he does, he shatters the leg of the
Oh god.
where it's standing on, and you
Arrington,
realize
too tight.
the goblin is petrified as it's turned to stone, as Arrington manages to break off the legs and pick it up and bring it over to you.
Michelle, I think we're dealing with basilisks.
That seems like a good assumption.
Yep. So real quick, reminder, group chat, don't look in their eyes, or you'll turn into a broken Arrington statue. And that means you too, Arrington.
Arrington's eyelid things that you can you have installed in him, like literally just kind of close.
Good boy. Oh, not now. You're gonna break shit. I'll keep them partly open. So is this still worth it? Should we further?
You also know that there's two individuals, one being a priestess of Bahamut and another being an acolyte of the priestess, have gone missing exploring the caves too.
Yeah, I guess we
think
should
we
go.
know their fate.
Most likely, but I mean, there's a chance we could save them. So I'm all
There's
in
a
for
chance
this.
we could die.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, our lives aren't that worth.
And
Really?
we have a chance of getting really rich.
Exactly. So,
Well, in what way?
in dollar values, in
Dollar
sense of
values
like,
mean nothing.
in sense of satisfaction of helping another person.
Satisfaction means nothing.
I mean, you could have just stayed back on land back there. That's you have to come all the way down into this cave.
This is true.
Anywho, people who are participating, do you guys want to keep going?
Boone kind of lets out a sigh and goes, "We're already this far."
That's why I like you. What about you, Furnace?
He says if there's anything that can help him, he's willing to go look for it.
Alright, so let's continue as a team. Mish, you want to take first watch? Stand in the front?
Sounds good to me.
Alright,
As I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. Nothing really, you pick up nothing from this detect initially, but as you step closer and further into this cave, not too far deep, you realize there are more and more of these goblin statues. They're all turned around, some of them facing you guys, but looking behind them with a terrified look on all of their faces. Some of them look like they're carrying like sacks of things, of food and provisions or weapons, and they're all turned to stone. As you get closer,
I'm gonna start sneaking around quiet.
okay, give me a stealth roll. All right, you're sneaking. As you get closer, you realize there is a door, somewhat ajar, a large door that's built into part of this cave that's at the end. And it looks like on it, there's huge engravings of these two massive draconic figures. One with 5 heads, the other one with just one. However, the paint or whatever that they must have been painted with or gilded with before mostly has been deteriorated or removed by age and wearing, but even with that, you guys can barely make out that the one with multiple heads had multiple colors, the other one had a singular metallic looking sheen to it, and it is already ajar somewhat, and it
I
does
think
go
this is
deeper.
what we're looking for, Michelle.
You think so?
Yeah, pretty sure. I mean, there's no other dragon doors around here, so.
I mean, who knows? I look up and around.
Oh, that's true. Can I take a peek in through the door, Pete?
Okay. As soon as you start peeking into the door, you notice one thing.
Fuck.
There are about 10 other of these statues. One of them looks, the one that you see right away is heavily clad in armor. She looks surprised and is headed facing forward. The other one is a smaller statue of a smaller male dragonborn that you can see behind her, that is holding somewhat onto, like, kind of like trying to shake her. It looks like with his arms, but his head is facing towards where she's looking to. But they're both petrified of some sort. Not only that, there are what looks like different sailors in here that have been petrified, and even a turtle. Most of them are dragonborn, but there are other humanoids in here.
That armor that woman's wearing, does that look like holy? Like there's a symbol on it
It's
or
a
something?
full set of plate armor.
Okay.
As you, with your stealth check, and as you kind of like lean in to look around, you kind of lose your footing and kind of tumble over, almost knocking one of the statues over, and the hall that you're in echoes
God damn it, Arrington.
as you hear some sort of kind of like sound
Okay.
along the
the
ground in front of you.
The trick is, don't look in the direction of all the statues are looking. That's a bad direction to look.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna go through the doors, I guess. Have Arrington come with me.
You hear in the distance, "Who's out there?"
No, the basilisk. Oh god, it's not a Batman.
I'm gonna start singing counter charm.
Okay, you start singing counter charm. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a bit loud, but I'm singing counter charm. Just constantly singing.
Add to my collection, I see.
I'm going to climb on top of Arrington's back.
As you start climbing onto Arrington's back, Arrington has to kind of, widen the doorway for him to step in. He knocks over a couple goblin statues and stuff like that, shattering them. But at this point, you guys all need to roll initiative. And I hate that I'm doing Remy's. And fucking bones.
Let's go.
Give me a second.
Where is Ian?
Oh, come on. That's the highest initiative I rolled in like 30 sessions.
It's fine. Just, you could have it. I don't know where Ian is, but I'm annoyed that no one's here to play the game.
Yeah, I feel bad, but also I'm super tired because I wake up super early to get on set, and then I work all day, and then I'm doing the same thing tomorrow, so...
This is why I asked if any other day was better.
Yeah, but Sunday's no better for me. Because I come home late on Sunday. Because I work Sunday too.
Okay, and what do the rest of you roll?
19.
Terrible.
12.
19, 12. And
I like how the highest initiative rolls are the bottom three.
What was yours?
Who's?
10.
Michelle's.
10.
10.
1, 0.
Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, so I don't have a map set up for this, because I didn't actually know if you were going to be doing this. So I worked all on costume stuff, just in case. But, either way, I'm going to roll for this creature. I'm not going to tell you what, but I'm guessing some of you guys can guess. So that is a... Oof. Okay, so that's a 12. Where is it? Uh-oh. Oh god, I lost it. Guys, it's gone.
Oops, I did it
I
again.
guess we win.
Nope. If anything, I'll just give it a temporary little thing that I could count it as a... There. I'll use this thing and add a turn for that. Then I'll use this thing as I make a turn for that. Oh, that's a 13. And the other thing is going to make a roll. So that is really bad. Okay. So, the first ones to react is Furnace. As he looks around, he's going to draw his cards, and then that's it. So 3, 2, and 4. Got it. Loston, it's your turn.
Do I know where the noise is coming from?
Deeper within the caves. Maybe just right outside the range of the torches.
Okay. I am just going to aim my gun in whatever direction I think it...
Okay.
And just continue looking down the scope at my height level.
Okay. So that's all you're gonna do with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to fire if I see somebody.
Remember how we were changing the action thing? Just letting you know. Right? How when your action goes off, you're behind them from then on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As you hold your action... By the way, did you roll for Arrington?
I did not, sorry.
It's okay.
Were we doing him on my turn just to save?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's holding, just standing in guard until I don't fucking know. He's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Keep his eyes closed.
As you are looking down deeper, you actually that scraping sound you hear it all of a sudden come from the left of you. As you're partway into the door, as you turn to your left, you notice that there's a large skeletal, basically snake-looking thing. A huge, large skeletal, undead-looking snake. As it lunges for you and attempts to bite you. And it's going to be a 17 to hit you.
How big is this snake?
It's a large creature.
But like, I'm at like half or 3/4 cover on Aaron's back.
You get half cover for being on his back, remember?
Okay.
And
So is that +2?
+2.
My
Yeah.
AC?
Yeah.
Then I'm fine. That misses.
Okay. As you manage to just duck underneath the way, it basically says out loud, says, "Oh, new prey, wonderful." And now
Michelle!
does your action go off because you've seen this thing? As you
I
attempt to
believe
shoot
so.
it? Okay.
Alright.
You can attempt to shoot it.
I'm attempting to shoot it. 20.
That hits. Do your damage.
17.
17 points in damage. Okay. Why do I not have a pen out? Or pencil.
Here, you can borrow mine.
Yeah, just come over and take. I got a couple
Alright.
here.
Here you go,
And
just gotta insert it in.
Now it is Michelle. No, it's Rowan's turn. Rowan, as you hear, it's your turn, but you also hear deeper within the temples. Don't get too hasty now. Some of them are mine.
Ugh. Well, I'll leave and go to sleep. Instead, I will ready an action.
Okay. You have I'm guessing just through the door, just like everyone else, right?
I guess so. I'm probably behind everybody else.
Okay, then you're the one at the doorway, basically.
Yeah. I will keep an eye on behind me
Okay.
and ready an action.
For
But if
what?
anything comes close, I attack.
To you or behind you,
Yeah.
but it has to come close. Got it. All right. Also, Lawson, now you're behind this thing, and Michelle, it's your turn.
For my action, I'm keeping a counter term.
Okay.
I'm
As
gonna walk.
Michelle's humming a tune, it's reverberating through the halls here.
I'm gonna walk into range of the snake person, and then just keep on walking down the hallway.
Okay, as you walk, okay, so you have to walk through the range of
Yep.
this skeletal creature.
Mhm.
Okay, it's going to get an attack of opportunity on you. Which
And I'm
is-
gonna use Mare action with Mimic Shield.
Okay, that is a 20 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay. The reaction is only if it misses you.
Didn't you say hit or miss?
No, I said if it misses
Okay.
you, you can do it as a reaction. So it does hit you. As it lunges towards you, it sinks its teeth between your armor, and as it does, you take 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage, which is only a 6 still, plus 3d6 poison damage. Which that one's better. That is a 7 points of poison damage on top of
Okay.
that. Okay. And now it is Boone's turn. Boone goes, "Do we still have to close our eyes?" As he draws his
Yeah.
pistols. You say yes?
Yeah.
Okay. As he's going to attack with disadvantage. He's kind of firing wildly towards the direction of where the Bone Naga is. Oh, that's not disadvantage. But I'll just roll one more normal. And then, so that's a 12, which misses. And then a 15, which actually hits. Surprisingly. And it does 8 points. 8 points, 8 points, 8 points. Okay. And now it is whatever is deeper in the crypt's turn. Or not the crypt, the temple. As Michelle, as you're walking closer towards the interior of the temple, you hear what's called? You have your eyes closed, right?
I'd be looking down.
Oh, you're looking down? Okay.
Yeah.
You're just looking down as you hear some kind of movement in front of you as something rushes towards your direction, and as it does, you feel something come right up in front of you and attempt to grab you and grab your head and pull your head up. This thing is actually a Medusa. But it's going to make an athletics check to see if it can grapple you in such a manner. Oh, okay. Please make a contested acrobatics or athletics check.
Ho ho ho! I got +9 on that.
I know, and the thing is, it rolled a natural 20 and has a 0 on strength. So if you beat a 20, I would have still given it to you. As
45% chance.
this creature, this monster, something grabs onto the back of your head and pulls your, rings your neck up. You see it for a moment, and that's all it takes. As you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I can roll high on those though.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait, I gotta... Okay, so you feel some kind of effect coming over you, but then you close your eyes just in time as you feel the effect not fully take hold, as she then goes, "Oh, now don't you want to look at something beautiful?" As now it is Furnace's turn. Furnace, I believe it was 2, 3, and 4. Easy to remember. 2, 3, and 4. He cannot cast this spell because he can't see it. Instead, he's going to just... 2, 3. He's going to attempt to ice knife where the Naga is. It's going to hit a couple of people, though. Well, with disadvantage, because he can't see. That misses. I need Loston, Arrington, Boone to all do a dex saving throw.
Fun. Oh, sorry. My bad. It's still on my bed.
So that's 16 points of cold damage. As the Naga fails, the bone Naga fails, Lost and you fail, you take 16 points of cold damage. Boone has to make a save, I believe. With disadvantage, because you can't see it coming. He succeeds. And what about Arrington?
He rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6? Oh, no. Lawson, you succeed. Arrington fails. I'm sorry. And now it is the Naga's turn. The Naga also takes 16 points. Wow, wee, guys. You guys are eating through this thing. As it's going to cast... It's going to disengage and slither... You guys hear it slithering away from you guys. But as it does... It starts muttering something and it's casting a spell. And now it is Lost in your turn.
Alrighty. Is that one Naga that was attacking still near me?
No,
or was that the one that's okay?
There's only one Naga. Just letting you know as a player. But as a character, you're not sure exactly how much of what is there. Michelle's up in front of you. From what you can tell.
Can I still see the one that disengaged, or did it run into the darkness out of my range?
No, it headed towards where Michelle is.
Okay, I'm going to aim down my scope and fire at that one.
As you aim down your scope, you have to have your eyes open. That means, okay?
Yep.
Okay. You have your eyes open. You aim down the scope as you realize that it's right next to a different creature. One looks like Michelle, another one looks like a snaked body individual, part humanoid looking thing.
I'm just aiming for Bone right now.
Yep. As you see Bone flash, you pull the trigger, you hear a loud thundering boom, and
Fuck.
that still misses as it actually makes it between the bone plating, just barely missing it. As you do, now it is Rowan's turn. Unless you wanted, oh, it's Errington's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off Arrington and command him to charge at whatever this large creature is with his eyes shut.
Okay. Arrington just charges. I need you to roll me a D100. If it's 30 or 33 or less, you're gonna hit Michelle.
Alright.
Because he's
Sorry,
all right
Mish.
there.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So that was actually the big one, the Medusa, which is actually the small one technically.
Alright.
So
I need the Medusa to make a strength saving throw.
God damn. That is a 12.
Ooh, DC 13.
As
So
Ooh.
the Medusa goes, get off, and it's shouting at it. Arrington, I'm guessing, goes jump.
yeah,
Jump.
Arrington knocks him prone, jumps as a bonus action, bites. God damn.
Disadvantage to actually no, it would be advantage but disadvantage. Got it.
Okay.
Advantage but
be
disadvantage.
Advantage prone, disadvantage not looking.
Yep.
But I'm on top of them. Like I'm physically on top of them.
It still would be advantage
Oh,
because
so
you
it's
have them
okay. So I
grappled,
missed
but
with the 13. That's
yep,
fine.
as it tries to bite it, it's like kind of like waving its body in a way that it's avoiding the bite of Arrington. And now it is Michelle's turn. Michelle, something almost knocks you over, but manages to hit the creature that's in front of you as you hear the scraping of another creature right next to you.
I'm gonna yell back to the group saying, don't look into this creature's eyes. It's not feel good. And for my action, I am going to attack twice. That's my rapier.
Okay.
Not looking.
To which one?
Medusa.
Okay. You have just make straight attacks because it's pinned to the ground. Okay.
One hits.
One does hit.
And with that, I am going to use defensive flourish as well. So it does that much damage and 17 damage, and I gain 5 AC for a turn.
Okay, 17 damage. Alright. And now it is Boone's turn. Boone goes, so we really can't look, as he's just kind of like trying to figure out where to point. And he's going to try to aim for what scuffling he hears.
Can I do something?
What's up?
Could I actively have my shield pointed towards the gunslinger so I don't get shot, but my AC is lower versus anyone else?
You could, if you want, you could have your shield towed away behind you, on your back, so that way, even if it does hit you, it's like you have AC against being hit against them, compared to like.
I prefer that.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you skip my turn?
Gunslingers.
I think I might have. You can
It's
go.
fine. I gotta tap out anyways. I am so fucking tired. I gotta be up so early.
You know what? We're just gonna pick this up next time then, because I don't have screens for 2 people, and so I guess that's
And
it.
I don't know where Ian is. If I knew he was on his way, at least I'd wait.
Fine.
Alright.
All right. See you guys all next week. Bye.
Bye.
I almost didn't make it today.
Why not?
I was so tired.
Thanks for actually playing.
Today was a long day.
Yeah, it's been a
very
long day
long week.
for a lot of everyone. Everyone has shit that they're always going through, so it's fine. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye. We'll be back next week.